Hey everyone, in today's video I'm going to unbox the Microsoft Surface Studio 2. First of all, a huge thanks to Microsoft Singapore for sending over this review unit. Now in this video I'm going to show you the things that are included inside the box. We'll see how we can set this up, and finally I'll give you my first impressions of the Surface Studio 2. In the next video, which is coming out about 2 weeks later, I will give you a full review from the perspective of a visual content creator, more specifically somebody who uses this to create art, digital art, graphic design, someone who uses computers to edit photos and videos. Alright, so let's unbox this. This is a huge box. Let's take a look here. This particular unit comes with the 7th gen Intel Core i7 processor. That's the KB Lake 7820HQ processor. Is a quad-core processor that runs at 2.9 GHz. We have 1TB SSD, 32 gigs of RAM, and this is the NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1070 with 8 gigs of video RAM. Now you can configure this up to 2TB SSD. You have the option to go with 16 gigs of RAM, or you can drop down the graphics card to the GTX 1060 with 6 gigs of video RAM. So the Microsoft Surface Studio 2 is actually an all-in-one computer that features a 28-inch screen. So I have to push this in and open up the box. So this is the Surface Studio 2. Let's see instructions on how to... Oh, wow! This is quite noisy. We have a lot of styrofoam. Alright. The Surface Studio 2 was very well protected in this thick piece of styrofoam. Oh, this is a triangular box. And I think that's it. Let's take a look at the accessories that are included first. So in this long box we have the keyboard, the Surface Pen, and the mouse. In this package we have the quick start guide. Yep, it is. And some extra information on setting it up. And in this triangular box we have, let's see how we can open this. Oh, we have the cables. And there is only one cable. This is a full-size wireless keyboard and it looks really nice. It's very compact, very thin. It feels really nice to type on. The Microsoft Surface Pen and the mouse. The mouse looks really good as well. Let me pull this off. It's a Bluetooth mouse and it has 2 AAA batteries inside, and you can remove this latch here very easily. Just press down and you can just pull it off. It's very nice. I believe this is magnetic. Yep, it is. Feels rather comfortable. A scroll wheel here. Nice. On the back of the keyboard we have the batteries. This keyboard uses 2 AAA batteries, and this is also magnetic. So you can just put it on and it will snap back in place. To prevent the keyboard from sliding on the table, there are 2 pieces of rubber here and a long piece right at the bottom. The keyboard and the mouse use Bluetooth for wireless connectivity, and this is the Bluetooth pairing button on the keyboard. The one accessory that I noticed is missing is the Microsoft Surface dial, so it looks like you may have to purchase that separately. This Microsoft Surface Pen is the same one that is used for the Surface Pro 2017 and the Surface Pro 6. It supports slightly over 4000 levels of pressure sensitivity, and there is supposed to be tilt sensitivity as well. However, tilt sensitivity only works with selected apps. So we have one side button here and an eraser on the back. This pen, this stylus, is powered by this battery, a 4A battery. What I like about the Surface Pen compared to other styluses that I have used is they have this textured tip, and when you're drawing or writing with it, it gives you the extra friction, so it's easier to control when you're writing and drawing. Let me peel off all the plastic wrapping. The protective plastic has adhesive that goes all around on the screen, so it's not that easy to remove. Now that I have taken it off, I can see that the back it's very nice, very minimalist. These are the ports on the back. We have 4 full-size USB 3. This is a 1 GB Ethernet, the power, USB Type-C, full-size SD card reader, and this is the 3.5mm audio jack. There are actually fan grills running all around on the bottom and on the sides as well. The stand is very solid. I am not able to change the angle just by pushing this down. So if you want to change the angle, you have to tilt the screen because they have some sort of special hinge inside. And it's surprisingly easy to tilt the screen down. It doesn't require much effort when the screen is not moving. It's very stable. This is very nice. The power and volume buttons are on the bottom right side of the screen by the side. And you can see this screen, this monitor, it's really thin. It's even thinner compared to my fingernail. And now let's power this up. All right, this screen, it's massive. It's very reflective. Looks really great. The bezels are a bit thick, but I think they frame the screen quite well. The resolution on this is 4500 by 3000, so that is a lot of pixels. And it looks like the Bluetooth has already been paired automatically, which is great. So we'll set this up and take a look at the desktop. The Surface Studio 2 comes with Windows 10 Professional installed, and currently I am installing some graphics software from Adobe. Alright, my first impression of this screen, the colors look great. The aspect ratio is actually 3:2. It's not 16:9. Resolution is fantastic. Everything looks very sharp. I have also set up Windows Hello, which is the face recognition feature on Windows. So when I sign in, it will read my face and it would sign instantly. That's very convenient and it works very fast. Let's test out the Surface Pen very quickly. So I'm going to tilt the monitor down. You can tilt the monitor down using 2 hands or you can use 1 hand. It's very easy. And before you tilt down, make sure you have enough space below because it's going to touch the table slightly. I have already moved my keyboard forward so that the screen doesn't push the keyboard out. This is a huge surface to draw on, pun intended. I mean, compare my forearm to the size of the screen. This is huge. All right, I'm going to quickly test the Surface Pen on Photoshop CC. And the drawing experience, it feels, for some reason, it feels better compared to drawing on the Surface Pro. I'm not sure if it's because of the size of the screen, but it does feel better. And this is pretty responsive. Let me zoom in. All right, zooming in and out, pretty responsive as well. Now, most of the performance will depend on the app that you use. And with Photoshop CC, it looks like it performs quite well. And because the screen is so large, I can really zoom in. I can draw those small details very easily. This is fantastic. Let's see if I can rotate this, and it's very smooth, panning left and right, pretty smooth. There is some slight lag, but it's not those, it's not the irritating type of lag. The navigation here with MediaBank Paint Pro, I mean, there is noticeable lag. So when it comes to zooming, panning around, or even rotating, there is more lag compared to Photoshop. Drawing performance will depend a lot on the graphic software that you use. Before I give you my full review of the Surface Studio 2, I'm going to use this intensively over the next 2 weeks. I'm going to test out the different drawing software that I have. I'm going to edit photos and videos on this. I'm going to see how using this would fit in my workflow. So in the full review, I will talk about what it's like to use this to create visual content, what it's like to create digital art, to do graphic design, to edit photos and videos. And that is all for today's video. If you have any questions or if you have anything you want me to test on the Surface Studio 2, let me know in the comments section. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye!